What's up, guys? This is Heis, and that's right, we're going to be checking out the Rio Grande Southern in Train Simulator Classic tonight. It's apparently not a whole chunk of the railroad. I thought initially when I heard about it, I thought it was the whole railroad, which I was very excited for, but apparently that's not to be. We're going to be joined by a couple friends, of course, as always, and we'll get them in here in just a second, but I figured before we get going too far, we'll take a look at the map of the actual RGS. And this is thanks to the Galloping Goose number 5 Society here, providing this. The chunk of the railroad that's modeled is from Placerville to RIO, so over Lizard Head Pass. And then there's also Vance Junction and the branch to Telluride. So the entire town of Ridgeway is not on this map. Ridgeway to Placerville is not modeled, and then RIO to Durango, which is the lion's share of it. So you get 40 miles of track to play with, which it's apparently the most scenic part of the railroad and everything, and includes the very famous Ophir Loop and all that sort of stuff. So quite excited to check this thing out here. Before we get into it too far, let me get Train Simulator pulled up, and let me get my game capture set so it's actually grabbing Train Simulator. And, oh, I'm up here now. That's fine. Okay, we can see Train Sim. And we're going to stick, I don't know where I need to be for this. I can be over here. How's that sound? Sounds good. Anyways, let's see what's going on in chat before we get the Discord folks in here. Morphior, conductor for 2 months. Let's go. A Shadowbox, conductor for 1 month. Woot woot, indeed. Trains and more random stuff. High hope. You are doing well, Heis. I was assuming it was going to be a high Heis, and I auto-filled that. Doing well, thank you. My face is still a mess. We were ripping tubes out of Grandma today. Boiler tubes out of 346. So, it was a good day. Jacob Sizemore, Brakeman for 3 months. Thank you. Love the content. Oh, I'm glad you do. Let's see. Nicholas Downs, Brakeman, 2 months free. You'll eventually pay for a membership someday. Oh, I appreciate you in advance. And of course, always the very, very kind individuals who help support the channel by donating all the memberships and all that sort of stuff. So, anyways, this is your 5-second-ish warning, Discord people. We're going to be joined by Jersey, Mickley, and Wings and Strings. And we're going to get going here. So I'm going to jump back into the Discord call, and hopefully they're not swearing. All right, guys, we're here. You're live. Say hello.
Hi.
It was definitely less than 5 seconds.
Well, there's a stream delay, so I'm glad that you even heard that before I said it, before I actually jumped in. So
It was about 2 seconds.
yeah, okay. So, you know, I tried to time it, and it seemed to work decently enough.
Oh.
And we've also got a
there's
goose.
Goose.
Honk. As you should on the RGS. We have a goose.
Hey, can you stream to the Discord? Because the stream will put me off.
Oh, sure. Right.
Thanks, bro.
All right. That's done.
Thank you, buddy.
A shadow box. Ripping tubes out of Grandma means something very different in your line of work. Yes. And Jordan Freeman. Grandma stripping. Yes. Yes. Good morning, Heist from Australia. Well, good morning to you. Good evening from over here. So, I was chatting a bit with Jersey about this earlier. I haven't looked at pictures of the route, really. Like, I've seen a couple of the news blurbs and what they have. I haven't looked at anything in detail, and I'm not really an expert on the RGS's actual alignment. Shocker. I've never actually gone to see most of it. I've been to Durango, and I've seen the bit out of Durango, but that's it. So I wasn't sure what would be fun, and we are torn. We are torn between the choice of sheep or stranding everything in the winter on the top of Lizard Head Pass. Or a free roam, or we don't have to do a scenario. So,
I mean, okay. Here's my idea. You start from RIO and head uphill, but you set the weather to winter and snowing and whatever to make it miserable.
I was gonna say you do
that.
sheep in the winter.
You just do that. That's fine.
That's already what the winter northbound scenario is, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh.
The uphill from Rico would definitely be a shallower grade, and then you get to have fun of just hauling it down the overloop.
Well, that sounds fun. What do we think? What do we think, viewers? Does that sound good?
Cat said sheep.
It'll probably look prettier at winter too.
Sheep.
Multiple people are saying sheep in super chats.
Well,
So.
the other scenario says cattle drive, but
Well, here's the thing: you can get a cattle train in the quick drive, and I believe it makes sheep noises.
They're just sheep, but bigger.
the
I
big,
think it
less
makes sheep
fluffy
noises.
sheep. Watching this while fixing a firebox at your shop. Well, that's cool.
Oh, you should totally take it to the
Van
CR
Dan
on
with
there.
10 memberships. Excellent. Thank you, sir. Forge Gamer, you love gifted memberships. Also, sheep. More sheep. Everyone's saying sheep.
Sheeple.
The black sheep of Colorado and Air Gauge. Yes, Blackbird. All right. All right. Let me look and see if we go. And where in the list of choo-choos is it? Because the menu in this game is.
You can just use the search bar up there.
Is it this DNRGWK 27? Okay, stock car cattle load. We got 8. Man, these really are RGS trains. Eight cars. All right.
You're good for about 2 cars.
It's just
Good for
knew
two
that
cars.
was coming.
Quarter mile.
Rio Grande Southern. So starting at Rico, heading towards Placerville, or would Vance Junction be better, and then headed to Telluride.
Vance Junction would end your thing sooner. I mean, if you set it to Placerville, you could always just throw the switch at Vance. It's just
Yeah.
you'll need to
Sure.
Y it there.
True.
And all the switches are unlocked, so you can just do that.
That's fun. Well, I mean, we don't have CTC in narrow gauge land. We die like men, so you know.
Hell, your brother.
Okay.
Ew,
So,
yeah.
yeah, stock car loads, depart Rico, destination Placerville. Looks like we're set up. Let me catch chat here real quick, and then we will get
Yep,
this thing
next.
going.
Remember to set it to winter.
Oh, right. Winter, cloudy, foggy, rain, stormy, overcast, cloudy snow. There it is. What is the LMD train line? I don't know, Piss and Broke Off-Road. I'm not sure. Zach W. Sheep jokes are bad. Keep on doing what you do. Hashtag
Lime 'em.
Lime Fund. Yes, lime that man. Chris Compson, Brakeman for 3 months. Sheep in the winter in the snow. Here we are. Midland 1072. Good evening, Heist. Maybe after RGS, you could Kenosha on the Pine Creek on Steam Workshop for Jersey. If you need some of the routes, let me know. Yeah, get me links in
Oh
my
god.
get me links in my DMs, and we can make that happen, buddy. Of course.
Oh, hey,
That was
Drew,
his
you'll finally
idea.
get
I
to
have
see
to discover.
27 on the creek.
Creek sad, man. Creek sad.
Redline Overload Productions, mining establishments for uranium, for bombs. Yes, we're in that part of the world. Trains and more. It cut off the rest of your name. I've seen you before. Gifted 5 memberships. Thank you. Nick Rothemeyer, perhaps? Welcome to the conductors. I'm not sure if I said that right. Blue Jacket Warrior, do you smell Kenosha in the stream? I'm sure we will smell Kenosha promptly here. So, anyways, let's get this route loading. I'm excited to see. Like I haven't looked at pictures. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it doesn't suck. That looks pretty. I mean, it's train sim lighting, which is whatever. But big bridge, big wow, right? That's how that works.
Big bridge, big wow.
So, let's see.
Although speaking of yellow cake, there's apparently still signs out at Vanadium that say, like, don't stop on the road here and don't take rocks home.
Not
This
surprised.
is not a place of honor.
That is
I
a
am
real
not
thing.
surprised. All right. Well, let's see just how accurate this simulation is.
Looks like more cars than they should be able to handle on that photo.
This simulation might be the most accurate I've ever seen.
Oh.
I've pressed F, but it's not. Well, okay. Well, I guess we gotta do a thing here to start the scenario if we're gonna be really authentic. This is nicer whiskey than the RGS would have had, but you know what? Cheers to you, RGS. Cheers to you, chat.
Slancha.
12 wheels, 12 drinks.
You really did it. You really did it.
Oh god, Redbreast is great. The screen's still not going away though. Do you have to reach like a critical mass or something?
You need to chug it.
I'm not chugging
I think you need to
Redbreast.
finish
This
the
is
drink.
this is a nice bottle of whiskey here. And I poured a big one, so I don't want to get too silly here. But I mean, I want to be able to drive the train, so I guess you got to do what you got to do.
Well, if we're going by RGS rules, I mean, how
Yeah.
many wheels does a K27 have?
282, 12 wheels,
G
12
on the
drinks. I mean,
RGS.
that's the NRGW, but I will tell you that I am drinking out of my mainline Through the Rockies Zephyr smoked whiskey glass, given to me by none other than Dusty, Roundhouse foreman of the Colorado Railroad Museum, for my graduation from
So
college.
does that
Give me a
make
whole
him
set.
Jimmy's friend Dusty from the museum?
Yes! Nobody's
Yes.
been making that joke, and he's been hoping people would make that joke.
Yes!
Dusty, you better be watching. You better be watching this, Dusty. What else are you doing? He's probably having dinner right now, but... Man, okay, maybe...
No buzzer for me!
Maybe, let's see, one more, maybe? Perhaps?
I think
Hey!
you gotta finish the drink.
We've had
Yeah.
enough whiskey that the cab has appeared here. Okay. This looks vaguely like Anne K27. It's
why don't
better
you-
than the Durango and Silverton route K27 because it's actually got like a cab interior and everything, which is
This is true.
Hey, Mark, buddy.
these tricocks
So-
are at a very narrow angle. That's
Do not blow the whistle or anything yet.
Oh,
I want
boy.
you to exit the model.
But I'm finishing. Let me look at the
Okay,
cab
once
first, okay?
you're in the cab, once you're done with the cab. There.
That's not how those fire doors work. That's an attempt at an economy fire door, but that's okay. That is not the sand. That is the automatic brake valve cutout for double heading. But it can be the sand. That's train air brake. That's the engine brake control. That's very much set up like it's a 14EL brake stand instead of a 6ET brake stand with the handles real close. And the tricocks, I mean, those are just, whatever. And we got one water glass. I mean, this was the era when we died like men, so that's fine. Okay, we got a blower here. Injector water, injector steam. It's not an exhaust injector, it's a live steam injector, but that's fine. Okay, and then the hydrostatic. The hydrostatic is just floating? Oh no, there's a pipe. There's a black pipe that goes into it in the back that just goes straight in the back of the hydrostatic. Okay, I mean,
Why is there nothing off the top?
yeah, that's not how that works. Like, there's no pipe there, and is there a turret? There's kind of a turret. It's a decent vaguely looking turret. Okay, so steam is on the left, and then we've got some flavor of brake and some flavor of brake, and they're single needle gauges, which is bizarre. Is the bell cord running down the center of the cab? Okay. The authentic box seats, that's all they have. Johnson Bartholomew. Okay, I mean, like, out of all the train sim cabs in the world, it's not the worst, but oh, what is this? What is this?
Firebox flicker.
On the
Firebox glow.
In a perfect circle.
Perfect circle on the tender. Okay, that's okay.
Perfect circle from the oval doors that are closed.
All right, so Jersey said exit the model. All right, we're taking
Okay,
an extra review
so-
now.
Oh,
and
you're in 464. Okay, so take a look at the whistle. Right?
Very
It's
close
a,
look.
Oh,
say,
no.
say,
No.
hey, and you know what makes it better?
No.
You know what makes it better?
No.
Why don't you go and give it a poll?
No, we're pressing F to drink whiskey right now, Jersey.
Oh,
Okay?
okay. That's okay.
All right, back to it. Yeah, so this is this is what we call the 3+1 chime,
Yes.
which is
Call it a 3.5 chime.
4 chime. Don't insult 491's whistle like that. It's a 4
Oh,
chime,
I
but
forgot
2 of
about
the
that.
chimes are the same height, and it's got like SP6 style fins. Okay. The dynamo is the smallest ittiest bittiest dynamos are twice that diameter.
Are there even any magnets in that?
I don't think so. Like the commutator's that big. And that bell is the biggest fucking bell I've ever seen. At least they modeled the cord comes out in the right spot. Maybe it goes through the cab wall there in a 27, and then yes, very good. I mean, exterior wise, I mean, it doesn't look. I mean, the whistle's a cursed thing. It doesn't look hideous. The stable spacing is an explosion, but that's okay. You can have a foot of unsupported state area. That's fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Mark, can you please just blow the whistle while you're out here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what that extra big chime is for.
Yeah. This is that extra big floor chime is for. It's octaves. They are all octaves of each other, but somehow the same octave.
His face! His face! Oh my god!
Why does it start off sounding like someone's throwing a knife switch? Why?
Hey, Mark, I don't know if you're already passed out or if you're still here, but
I'm here. You know what? They animated the whistle lever, so I'm going to take it where I can get it.
Oh, hold on. Go back in the cab. Go take.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Why do you charge
Go over to the
$36
engineer's
for
seat.
this
Go to the engineer's
garbage?
seat.
Okay, what?
And,
Now look at.
Oh.
What was
And
that about the whistle being animated?
But then there's no lever through the front wall of the cab. There's just the mounting bracket, so it doesn't.
What was that? I don't think I heard you. You said something about the whistle being animated?
Yeah, man.
Hey, you need to go catch up on super chats because I think a couple are about to be deleted.
All right, let me go catch up on those. I got Joan Lee Ackett at the top.
Okay, I think we missed one. I forget what it was.
Dang it! Well, remind me earlier next time, please. These matter. Anyway, Joan Lee Ackett, welcome to the break-in. Drake Culver, try the whistle. It's very not good. Yeah, Reptile House. Jamie Evans, hello, hi, love this channel, great content. Thank you. Glenn Holland, hey Mark, glad you could catch a stream. Looking forward to when you're able to get out to Age of Steam. Hope you're well. Doing well. Hope you're enjoying your copy of Little Engines and Big Men. And yes, hopefully I can get out to Age of Steam to come see you guys. Hopefully sometime soon enough. Bantan, ESD fireman for 8 months. You're gonna need a bigger whiskey. Oh boy. Virtual Rape Fan Production. Somehow I knew Heist was going to rip into this. Well, nobody has ever bothered to actually model the RGS, and it's like this is like it is just free gold on the table to anyone who bothers to actually do it. And man, if this ends up being a pile of crap, I'm gonna be very sad. But anyway, Jack Morgan sounds like a typical milepost simulations quality. Oh great, cool, it's fine, it's cool.
I mean, I would say, having seen some of it prior with Jersey, it's above average for train sim.
Okay.
It's just classic train sim is sad.
Okay, but
Yep.
Dovetail buried the bar like a long time ago.
Right. Thomas Perry, we like to choo-choos, and the money pit comes with. Yes. Blackbird Gaming, press F to drink schnapps. That is yes, the RGS indeed. Aaron Divil, that is certainly one of the whistles to ever exist. I hope you don't get the same weird injector noise you got. Oh boy, we'll have to look at that.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Trip,
about that part.
TW06, hey Heist, how's your day? It was great earlier today, and maybe now it's no longer improving, but Not getting... Oh, that's like... Wait, what?
It's a turbine. Injectors are turbines, you know?
That's the sound that the train sim injectors make. That's not like anything they did.
I think we're still on the F screen.
Oh yeah, you guys are. Sorry. Right. Sorry. Gotta go back over. Anyway, okay. So I mean, an attempt was made, and it looks kind of like at K27, and those Handlin class lamps that are just. Somebody saw the front view and then said, "I got this," and then didn't do the dimensions right. And if Dusty watches this stream, he's going to see these, and he's going to be mad because he makes replica real ones. Okay. Well, enough ripping on the model here or whatever. Oh, we got 04. Okay, we got a little caboose boy at the back. It's fun. These cabooses were not this nice up here. Are you kidding me? Armrests? What pleasantry is this? It's just continuously playing Smells Like Kenosha. It's fine. And that's not how... Oh, no, that's conductor's desk. I don't know. We can't really explore the interior of the caboose. Anyway, so we're in RIO. We've got the 453 on loan. We've got another 0401 that's over here. That's fine. And...
It's all
459 also there.
No for all.
So this way is nothing land. We've got a Y. Coaling. Okay, there's the coal trestle. This is actually, I believe, the one that we talked about in one of my videos, or representative one. And then this just runs, yeah, end of map that way. Okay. Moo. Go inside it and free cam. Oh, can you do that with cars? I didn't know if it would clip you out and you couldn't do free cam there. Oh yeah, okay. Well that's, I mean, if only there was a narrow gauge short caboose with which to get lots of good reference from. That's close. That's an approximation. But
Wonder where you could find one of those.
I don't know. I wonder where you could find like 4 of them. This is neat. Big mill. And that's all of RIO is just this. 3-track yard, basically.
Check the map. Do they have like the Enterprise mine branch here?
Let me get into a view where I can check the map. What button is the map in this dang game?
I want to say mine.
I mean, I've pressed M several times and it's not done anything.
Tab.
What was it? Was it 0?
It's 9. Okay.
Oh, it is 9. Okay.
What kind of keybind?
All right, so that's my order to stop at Placerville. All right, RIO.
Yeah, it would be down at the far end. Oh, they don't have any of the mining branches here. I mean, I guess they wouldn't.
Oh wait, Mark, have you begun to move yet?
No.
Okay, keep the reverser at 0, please.
Jersey.
And then
Jersey. Jersey.
Yeah.
0, Mark.
keep it at 0, buddy.
Am I gonna hate you guys?
Keep it at 0.
You're not
Open the
gonna
throttle.
hate us.
Don't hate the messenger.
Don't hate us. We're just the messenger, man. Also, the brakes
This
take
sounds like
abhorrently long
when
to
you do
charge.
this. It sounds like it's some shit that needs to be sampled for some garbage hip hop song.
Well, I was gonna say it sounds like a melee sound from TF2.
What TF2 are you playing?
Oh, so we can just do that. It says we're having wheel slip.
Oh, put on the sander, whatever button that is, and make sure the brakes are off.
X.
Sorry, let me.
the-
Oh yeah, kick the
The
brakes.
brakes take like 5 minutes to release.
Yeah, they do.
So,
It's 8 cars, and the RGS probably had leakier brake pipes than anything.
While we're waiting for breaks, you have 4 or 5
Okay.
super chats.
Oh, we're now rolling backwards. Hang on.
First, you're still at 0, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Yep.
That's how that works.
By the way, you will never lose steam if you do that. That is the god strat right there. You can go as fast as you want.
With the authentic chuff sound from the daylight from the Full Buccaneers from YouTube from like 2005.
Also, the chuffs are not synced at all with the.
Well, only in wheel slip.
Yeah.
Hey, and valve gear that's just locked perma in center. This
Yeah.
game is support.
Oh, Mark, when you get a chance, Midland says check your Steam.
I need to. Sorry.
You need to.
Wait,
you need
hang
to
on. Okay, it just takes a minute for the chuffs to update to the fact that there's wheel slip going on. Anyways, yes, super chats.
I believe there's 6 now.
Which is the last? This first one?
Something about being gifted again, I think.
Yeah, Kitty Lowe. Brakeman for a month. You've been gifted again. Wonderful. Coralie. Fireman for 3 months. Hi, watching this at work because you don't get paid enough to deal with teens with no supervision. Hoping the crew is having a good day. This crew isn't. Because this train won't move, but... So we just get info wheel slip even with the sand turned on? We've got places to be, okay?
I mean, I would maybe, is it moved out of...
I mean, have the brakes released yet?
It shows 0 on the brake cylinders, 70 on the brake pipe.
Okay.
I mean, I would maybe actually just throw it in forward.
Oh, I've had it wide, like it's all the way forward. To quote Khan, I'm at 100-100. Because that's a thing that you can be in. All right, let's just kick the slack that way.
Chat says put the reg at 100 and the wheels freak out.
The reg is at 100.
Well,
It has no problems moving in reverse.
Is it just not able to handle a 10-car train unassisted on that grade?
No, it is. I've done it.
Maybe not in the snow, because that mythically makes things more impossible, despite sand. Yeah, it's all right. Well, that's there. We're doing that. So let's call Daddy Rio Grande and ask him for one of his other pieces of junk. Oh, I can't click on these because it's not free roam. So I can't call Daddy Rio Grande.
The phone lines have been cut.
But what if his choo-choos is right here?
If you uncouple and then back into it, you might be able to get it to sync to you.
Yeah, that's probably true. Alright, well, we'll do that, I guess.
you have a couple super chats that are gonna get deleted soon.
Yes. Sorry. Joan Liackett, those cows sound like the whistle. They do. William Fleet, shenanigans ensue. Indeed. Blue Jacket Warrior sounds like a Star Wars sound effect, like the Death Star GQ alarm. Yeah. Yeah, basically. And then a super chat that did get deleted.
Doesn't sound like that.
Message redacted. It's fine. Blackbird Gaming, why isn't there a journal box cover on the trailing truck? You've noticed 463s like that? Oh, K27 trailing trucks are fucked. We can talk about those sometime. Well, we'll get to that in a minute here. And thank you for the super chat. Anyway. Alright. Full everything forward does not do anything. Can we just dump it? Dump it.
Seeing Alex the Woo's message in chat, yes, the route is out.
Yeah, no, they didn't provide it to me for free, which is making me greatly saddened, and now I know why they didn't provide it to me for free. It's because it's garbage.
Hey, the scenery isn't bad.
Well,
The
we'll
scenery, to
perhaps-
be fair, the route itself is decent.
perhaps get to see
for
it in just a
train
moment
sim.
here.
The
Okay.
model, the engine,
Oh my
is
god.
foobar.
This brake pipe, this is a literal glacier. I can watch the brake pipe pressure propagate. Oh my god.
You could
It's
probably
bad.
go
Train
to each-
simulator. Trains, it is simulating trains.
You could
Asterisk.
probably go to each brake cylinder with a bike pump and recharge them faster than this thing recharges.
Yeah, this is pain. I'm gonna tie some brakes and then we're gonna unleash ourselves here. Oh, I've got 462's tender on the 464, which is a vibe, but
Oh, look at the text on the back of the tender. Oh, never mind. It was only on the
It
9.
needs to have a 9. It needs to have a 9 in it. Okay, so because we're not gonna have the time for that, they for all the 9s on this locomotive, whenever they spawn in with a 9, like 459 or whatever, they forgot to make it a PNG, so it just has a black background that sticks out like a sore thumb. It's fantastic.
quality.
It's like a patch unit.
What are these yellow
Yeah.
targeted switch stands? Did they have yellow targeted switch stands, or is this stupid? Asking for a
I mean,
friend.
they might have. Like, I know they had radial throw for sure, because they had points. But
Will you move your big butt, Mr. K27? Like, we have places to be. It always smelled like Kenosha on the RGS. Yes, it did. Thanks, Jay Christensen.
Hey, if anyone watching has any sort of train simulator modding ability to make like locomotives, please,
For the love
please
of
make
God.
something better than this. Another K27 would be fantastic. 20,
love a
40, 41, 42, 3, whatever engines they had. I don't know.
Oh, yep, that was a dunk.
Nice. Currently going 43 at the creek. This is great. Shout out to Midland 1072.
you can make a custom consist with more locomotives on it if you need to.
This is a scenario. No, you can't.
This is not a scenario. This is just quick drive.
Oh, I completely blanked.
I would maybe just go to summer then as well, because winter doesn't seem to like
Existence.
anything working. Yeah,
Well,
I'm trying to be nice.
we've reloaded already, so let's go
Yeah.
knuckle into that thing slightly more gently.
Answering Harry Giller's question in chat. This is $40 MSRP. It's on sale for $35 right now.
Not worth it so far.
No. I am going to be
All right.
waiting
Independent
for a
is-
very large sale.
That's hard on the independent. Okay. Well, at least you can just grab that whenever the hell you want, because that doesn't do anything.
Oh, this is not worth the $10.
The Wegman says, watching the stream, RGS usually had yellow targets for derails, but since those are not modeled, they seem to have just used them for yard tracks.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I guess we got red targets on the main. Sits. While we're drinking, restore the large lad and large lad and run it on the RGS. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can do that now. Quackagate, one day you shall pay, but you keep getting sniped. It happens.
There's something from Akabog if you want that, just above Quackgate.
Where is it?
Just above Quackagate.
Oh, excelente. Railroad Museum just ordered the several copies of Jerry Day's K-36 book, which I have and I haven't read yet, and some more copies of the K-28 book coming in April or May. Support the museum. Do the thing.
I don't think you knuckled in.
Nope, I got it.
Oh, you got it. I just saw the 53 rolling way back, and I was like, huh, that didn't look like it caught.
Well, 53's got its tender. It's not making particle effects like it's doing anything, but it's fine. You want Amtrak on there? GS? No, Thomas. Gamerboy 102720003 ain't got whiskey, but you got maple syrup. Well, thank you. Canadian maple syrup is legit.
I had some maple toasted pecans the other day that were really nice. I almost choked on them because Jersey played that SpongeBob lap steel during the stream.
You can't do it now. You gotta wait for a derail.
I've learned my lesson. I don't need to start these streams anymore.
I'm that good. I'll make you choke
Why
anyway.
does that almost
That sounded
sound
weird.
like a better chuff?
All right, independent brake
Jersey,
on,
there's-
and
there's
we
a way to
slowed
change
down by 0.4 mile an hour.
I'm
That
sorry, what,
distance-
Jersey, there's a way to change the whistle, right? There's like a Grand 3 on there, I think.
It's a grand 3.5, I'd say.
That's what it is.
Anyway, yeah, no, there's a way to change the whistle. It's fairly simple once you're walked through it, but yeah, no, it's very much possible. I do it a lot.
I'll have you know that in 2009 I modded the ES44 to have 4449's whistle before there was any American Steam in the game, so...
That's like Beeman handing me that Val U23 with 491's whistle on it. Physical HO scale model.
Well, we're now doing the thing. We had to get the helper, but extra 464. Well, it's actually the road engine now, but we can't run it, so we'll trade places with it at some point. Oh, and we are speeding. What else is new?
I don't see particles out the stack. So is it actually?
It is. I mean, we're actually capable of moving. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
choo-choo fart.
That's.
Stuff. Okay.
Oh wait, does it just like store those
That
particles, and then when you open the throttle, it just?
Occasionally.
Send up smoke signals.
Sending
what's
smoke signals to the
Virtual
DRGW.
Railfan Productions, you plan to get this route and mod the whistle. You need to do that. CS Railway Society, y'all need some help, Lamau. Yeah, we do. Oh man.
Yeah.
I need professional help. But
Please, someone make an enhancement
Find
pack
out
that
here.
makes this stuff good. I'm begging you.
Mark, what's your boiler pressure doing? By the way?
It's some, I'm sure. No, it's right at the pops. We're not working
Kinda
terribly
staying
hard
at
now
the
that we have
pops
two
on 2.5.
two K27s, so
Well, spin.
that's fine.
So you're basically simulating if they built the L54 based on that one proposal.
Oh,
Basically. Andrew Frame. What's your favorite whiskey, by the way? I'm actually drinking it. Redbreast 12. Thanks for the super chat. And speaking of CS Railway Society, I finally, in honor of you, cracked this open for this evening's stream. I have yet to touch it. It's a bottle that they gave me. So. Yes. Van Halen.
huh? What?
Your guitar came through your mic.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Yeah. Whoops. Right.
What? Look, man, you do it too.
I don't use voice activity, except for right now when I'm streaming. But you know, oh man. So it looks like snow, and then it enhances. Look at those billboards. I mean, that's just train sim, but it's fine.
I think it's just sprites.
Yeah. Redline Overload Productions. What is the appropriate whistle for a K27? It depends on the K27, but pretty much a RIO Grande 5 or a Synchro hoop, which sounds kind of like that in the loop, but they messed up everything on that
Why does the loop quill?
because they didn't know that they needed to make it a loop. Apparently, Jake Spencer, Lowe's whistle. Hi.exe has stopped working. Yep. DC Purdue, glad y'all like your explodey boy shit post in Discord last week. Learning DaVinci was so worth the response that awful video got. Thanks for all you do. Cheers. That was fun. Cheers to you.
It was a good video. What do you mean?
It was a good video. Big standard gauge bell that, I mean, it does animate, but it has no clapper.
Or clapped out.
And it's also the
It's
biggest
out.
bell I've ever seen on an air gauge engine in the history of anything.
Why?
This thing makes me mad. Especially because I really want a K27 and HON3. Can't find one, and I'm too poor to afford one. But it would be nice.
That is the sound of physical pain.
Sorry, there was a grade crossing. I had to whistle for it.
Sits, you keep your mouth shut. No one heard it. We will not bring it up
Bluetooth
again.
clapper. Yes. When will the next Making a Train in CAD stream be? Probably next week. I wanted to do one this week, and then I got busy, and actually now you might get 3 live streams in a row with me, depending on how things at
3?
Layton's go. Yeah, tomorrow.
Wow.
Tomorrow night we are potentially going to live stream operations on Layton's model railroad from Layton's place. Potentially.
Ask him if he has a K27 for sale.
I can ask, but
Probably doesn't.
the problem with Layton is he likes to hoard model trains.
Well, so do I. That's our. You see?
Have you
No.
seen Jersey's collection?
I've seen many of it, yes.
I have not, but
Oh,
I
see, well,
have
this is
seen
pretty.
Layton's collection.
I mean, it's
I
like...
have not seen Layton's collection.
It's still train sim, but for train sim, I mean, this actually looks pretty nice.
Summer might be a better time to try this because you'll get better sightlines of stuff.
Yeah, the cloudy snow meme. I mean, we had to put an extra engine on anyway, so I think we'll do that. Yeah, quick
Yeah, it's
drive.
like the silhouettes of mountains for the most part are there. Lizard Head Peak is a bit sad because it's not like the best way to do that would have been with like a physical model of the spire, because the resolution of the terrain isn't enough to really get it, and it just kind of looks like a sad thumb.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we are working with 2009. So, 0402 with the RGS logo. That's fun.
Wow, they actually changed the number on the caboose this time.
Oh, why are the background mountains black? That's odd.
That'll be
Oh,
a shading issue.
Oh yeah, no, that doesn't happen on my end.
Is it a camera thing? Perhaps? No?
Do you still have it set to like a blizzard or something?
No? That's set to clear.
Jersey, do you have anything like a reshade installed for that? Or?
No, I have bone stock.
Is it bone stock broth?
I'd like to see a K27 with this many cars slip with the bar 1 notch out of center. I'd like to see a K27 run 1 notch out of center.
oh, I think we have a 9 on the sender.
We do!
Oh, nice.
How'd they mess that up? Where is
Bro,
the
that's not a
quality control?
PNG, that's a .jpeg.
Yeah,
that is a
that's-
JPEG.
And we've got RGS 455 in the lead with the DNRGW 459 tender in the...
We don't
fine.
question it.
You have 2 super chats.
Let me put the sand on so we can get out of this fresh hell.
God damn this map.
Let's put the sand on by cutting out the brakes.
Oh, damn it, Midland. I finally checked my Steam because I tabbed out by accident.
Apparently those are the creek dependencies.
Ah, well, thank you, Midland. Too kind. And now I have to tab out again because stupidness.
You have 4 new
Nice
super
491 background though.
Good heavens. Oh, am I not? You guys get to see my 491 background. They don't get to see it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Bluetooth clapper we said, so Ronald Rusin has the museum doing these days. Are there new restoration projects in the future? Yeah. We're working on 346's 15-year rebuilds. It's a big project for today. Caboose 1009 got a fair amount of woodwork done. Draft gear reinstalled, Windows stuff, repaint, re-letter, and that's almost all done. And the Coach 284 is in the shop right now getting a repaint and a bunch of windows fixed. And a new platform, because the platform was rotten. And then that'll be kicked out. And then Colorado Midland 111 observation car is going to be coming in for a big overhaul. So that's going to be a
applying
crap
for
ton
a
of work.
grant for.
Yeah, like to the tune of $100,000. .jpg.
Government money, yay! If I might interrupt real
If
quick.
you can match 20%, or if the museum can match 20% of the grant,
You should scroll down to the bottom of chat. There's a comment from Brillbus.
We will get there. We're going through super chats. John Deere Boy. Hey, Heist. Wanted to break the economy again tonight, but you may or may not have broken your bank account last night's stream. LOL. As always, cheers and keep up the awesome work. Cheers to you, man. I mean, that was, I was not expecting, I mean, I never expect economy breaking, but I really wasn't expecting any economy breaking when I was just having fun playing guitar for me. So I was very touched. So thank you. And cheers to you.
I actually did not get notified of that stream, so I had no clue it happened.
Thanks, Carl. Scott Miller.
Well, not even on YouTube.
Not even on you. Thanks, YouTube. Scott Miller, are you qualified to run that train? Well, I am drinking, and it's the RGS, so that says yes. Good God, Walker Cult. For good 3-foot narrow gauge models, Machine Rails has a cookie DSP and P consolidations and moguls for $12.50 each. Cheers and sorry for the info splurge. And I don't know if it's the info splurge more so as it is just a splurge. Good God, man. Thank you. I do not know what to say other than I guess I can pick those up and we can look at them. But thank you. Island Arietta Railfan Productions. What do you think they will add to Railroads Online? Fuck if I know.
Just under that one.
Brillbus Boot Camp. Can't stick around for long tonight, but hope everyone is having a good start to the weekend. I mean, more or less. We're having fun at least.
As much fun as we can have in this godforsaken game.
The reflections in that water are strange.
The
there-
mud pits.
something is broken in my lighting engine in this video game apparently today. So this is cool. I do like it in summer better though. This is nice.
Hey, Goose.
Hey,
Why does the throttle go to 100% if it just means it wheel slip always? I have sand on and the bar is like as centered as it could be. Stupid.
You need to pick up speed and it stops doing that, so.
It's
You know
not gonna
what
slip at 10.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Game says it does, so obviously it does.
Rabble.
Yeah,
rabble,
man.
rabble.
Oh my god, this train of freaking cattle just mooing.
I will say, I think one of the most cringe things I've ever had to deal with in real life was someone who will remain nameless that you all know who may or may not have caused an explosion of a Discord over their awful behavior related to Railroads Online and things. In person, riding the Cumbrace and Toltec together, and they were telling me how they knew everything that was going on with the train because they'd played Train Simulator and believed everything from Train Simulator, and it's just like, oh, they're doing this, and I listen and I hear the retainers release as they release the air, and he's like, oh yeah, he just did this, and it's like,
Oh.
you're just a pile of cringe right now, kid. Like, the biggest pile of cringe. Ugh. Don't take Train Simulator as gospel. Take it as fun. 'Cause it is fun. We are ragging on this, but I mean, that's half the fun when people enter the domain that you're an expert in. So. Winkfield. Anyway, let me check these super chats here. Elon. Oh, really? Okay, I wouldn't have guessed that. My apologies. Your name is pronounced Elon, and do you like the new Railroads Online Tweetsy 280? I do. I really do actually enjoy that model. There's some weird things about it, and the whistle bugs me. I don't know if that's just the way that whistle sounds, but there's something about it that doesn't sit right with me. And it might just be that it's a weird 5 chime, but strange. Corey Gibson, hi, for the series with you and Khan, the humping engine needs to be an engine other than the Shay, but named Shay. Sadly, humping around yard. That is a troll post that I support. Oh, this is neat. Like, actually getting to see this. Because I don't have... I've seen overhead maps. I've not been to the RGS, but getting even a basic 3D impression of it right now is actually... This is actually pretty cool. Now, someone make a nice K27 that doesn't chug dick. If we assume that you're paying the $40 for the route and not for the locomotive, so far so good.
Oh. I just got a message from our very own Beeman that says the reason your game is doing that weird shading at a distance is because he jumped out of quick drive and right back in, only changing the weather, so the game didn't dump the shaders.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that was weird. It didn't like that bit of track, and it just immediately did a burnout.
Oh, by the way, on all the Ys, if you take the engine around, it is technically too tight, and the engine will immediately start to list severely to one side.
That's funny. Did they properly model the K27 with the lack of a articulated lead or trail truck, right? Did they do that? I'm not seeing it pivot, so that's making me feel good, because the K27 trailing truck does not pivot at all. It just slides.
Wait, well,
oh, you didn't know this? Oh man.
Oh, it's still my favorite of the Ks.
I need to. The trailing truck is cursed, man. I need to go look it up. Look up through my pictures. Remind me afterwards. But it's got like a 14-inch long journal, and the axle just slides like 5 or 6 inches side to side, and that's how they get lateral out of it. It's so cursed. It is so unbelievably cursed. Yeah.
Oh no, that's not real. I'm not. No.
No, that is real. That's really how they really were.
No, it isn't. I'm not. I'm saying no. I'm drawing the line in the sand.
It turns out they didn't know how to design locomotives in the early 1900s. What else is new?
They'd been doing it for how long at that point?
They still hadn't figured it out.
1840.
It's fine. Flag Crank Gaming. Hi, Heist. Don't feel bad. Your soul hurts from this horrible model. You'll feel better after Machine Rail starts working on their K36. I hope so. I've played with some of the Machine Rail stuff, and it's okay. I bought the Western Maryland 280, and the model looks relatively nice. The sim is still garbage, and I don't know if that's them or if it's DTG or who, but
What is with the like targeted ad campaign for Machine Rail tonight?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I
It's
mean,
like 3 super chats for Machine Rail.
they make nice enough models. I don't know if the accuracy is necessarily as good. Like, I've got a friend Tyler who made the original Cook 260 for Railroads Online, and they've done a shit ton of research on that engine to make it just right, and they've been working on an update of it for Train Z. And it looks different than anyone else's because they've actually done all the right research and found the right prints and didn't just find a print and called it a day. And so, I mean, there's a little bit of that sort of stuff with the Machine Rail things I've seen, but it's like, if you're not engrossed in the history and like have access to museums and people who know these things and have known these and things and researched them for a long time, you're not going to get that level of accuracy. So, like, you know, it's not an S tier, but Machine Rail, like, it's fine. Their models are fine. I'm not gonna fanboy over them though.
Well, Tyler's also been working directly for like builders' photos and builders' documents.
Right. So, fine. Zach M/Panda, conductor for 3 months. 3 months already. You need your opinion, Penzi RS1 or Percy for the ES&D or Cars inaugural run. Please, the Penzi RS1. Don't put me next to Percy, please. Elon, let's see. Have you gotten into Trains 2019? Tweetsy's your favorite because you went to visit the Tweetsy in August of 2022. See your favorite steam locomotives 190 and 12. I've heard Tweetsy's great. I've not gotten there yet. I'd love to go see it someday. And I think I own either Trains 2019 or Trains A New Era. I can't remember which one. And I haven't even touched it. I own one of them. I haven't really played a Trains game in depth and since Trains 2006, and I didn't really play Trains 2006 terribly in depth because they ruined steam engines in that game, and you know what I'm here for, so I ended up playing more Trains 2004 than anything else. Jersey Central 833, member for 7 months. ES&D Brakeman, buy Machine Rail Train now!
I could have said that at any time. I just wanted you to read it.
Thanks. Official Denver and Rio Grande Western YouTube channel. Welcome to the ES&D Firemen. The official Denver and Rio Grande Western YouTube channel. Well, thanks, guys.
Oh, no, not another one. Oh, God.
My God.
Oh,
There's like 3
the
of
lore.
you.
There's
Which
so
one of you is official?
So many. Oh, there's Seaboard, Milwaukee, Grand Trunk, Illinois Central, Grand Trunk. Yeah.
Grand
I
Trunk.
said the magic word so chat can shut up, so I can go and find it. I've got to do the sound, otherwise I get yelled at. There it is.
The Milwaukee Road.
There.
Ronald Rusin, how badly do Class 1's lines enforce speed limits? Do you donate a PCAP if you caught 0.1 mile an hour over? Usually the timetable rule is 5 miles an hour over. Is when you start to get into desert territory. So if you're 1 mile an hour over, 2 mile an hour over, it's not the end of the world. That does depend on subdivision. Different railroads have different rules. And obviously with PTC now, you're not going to get to do that. So. Z-Dogcat. Well, it's due to the fact that Machines Rails Porter and Mogul looks good compared to the Dovetail Porter and Mogul that looks like they were left in a microwave for too long. Oh, man. That's a
good one.
That's spicy. I like that. Did the RTS really have a huge chunk of 35 mile an hour right away through here?
I think so.
If the game says it, it must be true.
I wish Jeff was watching this. Jeff, if you're out there, give us RGS facts. Where are we at? Why does the map zoom in on Placerville? We're nowhere near Placerville. We are there, which is somewhere. Oh, we're coming near the coke ovens. Does that mean 458? Dang, we have 459 standard. If we had 458 standard, we'd have to find a way to roll it over.
From what I remember, I don't think it actually has the coke ovens model, which is a shame because they're just an egg with a brick texture on them. That would have been fun.
Take it from the Beeman, who actually runs on Modern A Class 1. 5 mile an hour is fine. 6 to 9 is a written warning / violation. 10 plus is an instant decert. That makes sense.
We got places to be, though.
Yeah.
We got places to be.
This isn't
Speed restrictions are more like guidelines.
Speed limits be more like guidelines than actual rules.
Code is more like guidelines than actual rules.
Hey. Official Denver Recon Western YouTube channel. Member for 2 months with the Fireman. Let's go. 2 months Grand is a paying customer again. Cheers. Cubs fan 75. Brakeman for 2 months. You see a new route and a high stream. Nice. Speed restriction more like speed minimum. We got a water tank coming up at the coke ovens, it looks like. This is neat, this kind of wide valley, and we could just haul ass through this big spot. This is cool.
A lot of areas up in the San Juans were like that, surprisingly. Even the first few miles of like a couple of the Silverton railroads were like that. We could just haul ass.
Oh yeah, isn't the Silverton just over one of these ranges?
Yeah, the Silverton should just be to our east. The Silverton Northern.
Yeah. So,
although down this far south, it might still be the Grand, actually, but...
Well, this far south, it's the Grand. It's once you go around the Ophir Loop, like, the actual town of Ophir is about half a mile into that valley. And then immediately over Ophir Pass is the Silverton Railroad going past Burrow Bridge.
Interesting.
And then, like, about a half a mile north of that is Chattanooga. It's really funny to think that, like, the reason the RGS exists is because there was, I think, what, a 7-mile section between Ironton and Uray that was just impassable. And so they built 200-something miles around it as a bypass.
It's a little absurd. I don't know. How do we put coal in this thing? F4 menu, that's how. Boom.
Yeah, either that or I think you hold an F or something.
We've hit escape velocity here. So that's the coke ovens that we just passed, apparently. It would be terrifying going in a K-27 this fast. Like, it would just not want to do it. This would be very fast in this engine.
I'm surprised by how much of this route they were able to build at like barely over 2%.
Right. Yeah, the funny thing about the RGS that I learned recently is that the grades weren't really that bad. Like, they had the big 4%, and that was kind of it. Everything else was pretty light, comparatively.
Was it 4% or was it 3?
I'm pretty sure it's 4 based on the timetable and what Jeff's been telling to me, but I could also be remembering things wrong.
Because I know the minimum curvature on the RGS was also super wide as well. I think it was only 24 degrees.
It's not bad at all.
Which is, I think, the same standard as the DNRG main over Cumbres.
Yes. I think specifically over Cumbres, it's 20 degree, I think, but... Well, these are neat flats that I don't know that they're 6200s? Those don't look like 6200s. Or am I remembering the wrong Rio Grande flat? I might be remembering the wrong flat.
Maybe they should be 6000s? I can double check.
Anyway, I'm keeping the hammer on. Let's see. A couple
No,
top
those,
shots.
those are right for 6200s.
Oh, okay. I think I'm thinking the 6700s because my brain went, oh, those should be short, and we have a 6700 at the museum, and it's super short.
Or the 67s,
And then
fish bellies?
those are the idlers. 6500s are the fish bellies. Elon, try asking the next doubleheader at the Real Life Colorado Railroad Museum. Try asking if they blow the whistles both engines at once. That's just some cacophony. We can definitely do that, but it's probably going to be a minute before we do another doubleheader, just because it's idiotic to doublehead anything with 491, and 346 will be out of service for insert number of time here. John Deere Boy, engineer for 9 months. creeping up on a year of membership already. Can't believe how the time flies. Seriously, it's like, I can't believe that we've had memberships that long, so. And John Deere Boy, the chuffs sound like a diesel idling, what the fuck. Yeah, most, like, model trains do this, train sims do this. It's why QMA uses a loop in Railroads Online as the solution. It's because when you get going to a certain speed, the individual chuffs using all the same sample over and over and over again, it just sounds like machine guns or an engine idling, yeah. So, sounds okay at slow speed, but all of the model trains seem to do that. Though there's some manufacturers that are getting better about it these days. Slandered Stone, welcome to the SD Brakeman. Thanks, dude. Well, I'm going to do the responsible engineer thing because I've got to go take a tinkle. And I'm just going to leave the throttle wide open and leave you guys to chat to stream. So
honestly, you are probably gonna be fine.
We're on the climb to Lizard Head. It's gonna be fine. So I'll be right back.
Shit.
Language.
Hey man, Mark said worse. I'm good. I know my limits.
You said that, and
What?
you snapped
What?
me at like midnight, absolutely sloshed.
Wait, I did?
It is 6:30 right now.
You don't remember?
What? No, I don't. What?
On St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
crap.
I did. Oh no.
How much did you have to drink on St. Patrick's Day? Because you were just out of it, man.
I cannot disclose that on a stream.
It's okay, just act like you're in Canada. Drinking age in Canada.
Here, I'll just DM it.
You know, in many places in the United States, it is legal as long as you are supervised by your legal guardians.
And I was.
See, there we go.
That is a very high number.
Yeah,
I'm back.
Jersey,
That is a very high number.
Jersey, please.
it's a very. Do you really want me to say?
I am sending it
No.
to Goose.
Goose
Jersey.
knows.
I did not.
What are you guys doing?
Okay. This, I'm sending you a DM. This is how much Jersey had to drink on St. Patrick's Day. Don't say the number out loud.
Tuesday, man.
Bruh.
See, Mark gets it.
Bruh.
No,
Is
that's
that not a high number?
that's a high number. God, if I was Jersey's age, yeah, dude. When we had the last Rabid Stallion concert, which was my hilarious house band name after my college band Beerfinger, me and my buddies that lived in Pike House back in the day, long live Pike House, formed a band called Rabid Stallion, and I had an entire case of Coors Light and half a fifth of Jameson by myself that night. And I still
wasn't
remember
that, like,
the whole
first
concert.
song?
So, yeah. Sorry, what was that, Goose?
Wasn't that by like halfway through the set or something?
All the beer was gone halfway through the second set. So, yeah, we were out of beer by halfway through the second set, but that was when I started chugging Jameson, so. Because I brought the handle of Jameson, and I set it on top of my amp, and someone called me out, right, as I was about to sing. This is, like, the one time I've actually, like, played guitar and sang for a whole thing. God, what was it? It was a Jimi Hendrix song.
Huh?
Voodoo Child, whatever. They had me sing it, and it was like, we're gonna get Mark laid tonight. He's gonna be a badass. It didn't happen because, shocker, engineering school. But, before I came up and did that, like, my first roommate in college, Tate, who sang on the Rollin' album that some of you listened to last night with me, he calls me out and he's like, I see that big bottle. I see you ain't touched that yet. And I was like, I'm hammered. I've had an entire case of beer. And so then I pulled it up and people were like, go. And it was like, okay. So I did a pull. It was a lot of whiskey. I was drunk enough that the second to last song in our set was Paranoid by Black Sabbath. And I forgot the intro. I just started on the verse. I was supposed to lead the song off, and I just started on the chugging E chord instead of playing the one.
So easy, bro.
Dude, I was freaking hammered. You try and play guitar in front of 600 people when you're that freaking drunk and remember all the parts. So, been there, done that when I was Jersey's age. I can't do that anymore, but, you know, it's fine.
Where is it?
I was gonna say, I think I had, like... I stayed over at Dusty's on St. Patrick's Day. I had 4 Irish car bombs and a couple glasses of whiskey and a couple beers. Only, like, yeah, I mean, it was a fair amount of drinks, but it wasn't Jersey's number, so... That's one of the first big honkin' RGS bridges? Or did I miss any while we were out on the railroad here?
No, it's the first. They get more numerous as you start going up over the north end of Wizard Head Pass.
Because the fun thing is that everyone's bridge ridiculousness is actually accurate if you're the RGS, so in our Railroads Online.
Yeah, I mean, RGS was a lot more reasonable than some of the Sky bridges I've seen in that.
That's true. All right, I got to catch up on top chats here. Elon, the dude who you're friends with at the DNS photo charter, he used the Cass Scenic Railroad whistle blow. That makes sense. He's from Tennessee originally, so he's familiar with back east things. And God, it was pretty with that Lunk 3. So, Ronald Rusin, did you wash your hands? I mean, you gonna call me out like that? You gonna call me out like that right now? No, I'm live on the internet, and the cleanliness of my hands doesn't matter to anyone but me, bro.
Hey, yo, dude!
Oh!
Don't post your L's online.
Come on, man. Why you gotta do that to me?
That's gonna be what's gonna get you, like...
That's gonna get clipped.
What's wrong with Heist? He didn't wash his hands? Have you seen how dirty my hands? Like, it's a thing. It's a thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, but there's a difference between oil hands and piss hands.
You pee on your hands?
Bro, why are you posting your L's? At least I keep mine private.
Hey, Jersey, you want to tell that story? Tell
I'm
that
not
story about you and your friend.
Story. I'm not telling that story. I'm not doing that on stream, man.
It's fine. This is pretty. I like this turnaround. This is very, oh, well, you know, we wanted to go this way, but the elevation did a thing, so we did a thing. And it's on 2.3%.
You will not know the story.
Yeah, unfortunately, chat, all you're going to get is that little morsel, so.
Yeah.
No, I'm not telling you the story. I'm not. No, you paid me $3,000.
Jersey actually cannot tell that story on my stream.
No,
he literally actually cannot tell that story on my stream.
It would get Mark removed.
Perhaps you could get Jersey drunk on his stream, and maybe he would think about telling half of it. But yeah.
So, Mark, do you know the story beyond the story that you heard at EBT?
The story beyond the story?
Oh, he's talking about the second story. You know how I said that was the second worst experience?
Oh. No, I don't know that other story either. I'm sorry. I'm
about the cruise ship.
I'm talking about the cruise ship.
Guys, what is this cab light in this cab right now? What is this like hanging gong thing?
It's Bluetooth.
That's mounted to a wire that is.
Oh, that is like a gong.
It's like what? It's the cab light. Like what even? Like, and that's the only light in the cab.
What in the gong show bullshit? Well, you have a fire there.
Somebody said I need to turn on my headlight, and I don't know if the Okay. Oh, look at turn on the class lamps too. The class lamps with the lenses that go all the way around, because that's definitely how those work.
Yeah, that's how those are supposed to look.
And I mean, I don't think the dynamo is capable of powering that headlight because it needs like 5 amps DC.
I don't think that dynamo is capable of powering anything. I think
yeah, it's also not running right now,
now,
so it's fine.
referring to 832 BWH's comment, I have accidentally snorted uranium, like, deadass.
Goose! What? Yeah, I've accidentally snorted uranium, dead ass. What?
So,
You haven't heard this story.
Why did you snort uranium? That's for bombs!
it was...
Because Goose is the bomb.
I told you how I did that cloud chamber thing, right?
Okay. Yeah.
When I was unpackaging the uranium for that, because it came in like 5 different layers in like a USPS package. Yeah, there was a little bit of dust poofing out.
And
The
you
thing
snorted the dust?
Well, inadvertently as it billowed up into my face.
Okay, that's not snorting. That's accidentally inhaling. I was imagining you pulverizing some spicy green rock and doing lines. Ugh, I'm feeling face
feel
melts.
alive.
Yeah.
All right.
Jordan
Chat,
Freeman,
listen.
you pee on your hands? No, Union Pacific is not on my hands, thankfully. Pumpkin
Listen,
pancakes. Oh yeah, you've
oh.
eaten tetanus before? Isn't that an infection? Can you eat that? I don't think that's how that works.
He's got a whole vial of it. He just chugs it.
Who was that one person who just like chimed in and said I drink jet fuel at some point?
That guy is the fucking greatest.
I
I'm
drink
sorry,
jet
I'm so-
fuel.
I drink jet fuel. Funniest shit I've seen in chat. Be better, chat. That's your bar. You need
Yeah.
to make me laugh. Anyway, chat. For the people that were begging me for the story, your price is $3,000 in my PayPal, and get me on a call alone.
Jesus, Jersey.
$3,000.
My phone vibrates, and a friend from the Durango and Silverton, not the one, the first one in the video, but the second one in the video, the one who fell over in the snow, is watching and said, snorting uranium? So you're being judged by multiple different railroaders at this point, Goose.
Oh, I am judged by multiple people on a daily basis. This is nothing new.
This is my existence, thanks.
Does this friend happen to have blonde hair?
Talking about
yeah,
me.
Yes.
I may know who you're talking about. Oh, hi, Brett.
Oh, hi, Brett, for some reason.
Is he here?
Hey, can't stay.
You also can't speak, apparently.
Yeah.
He's,
bandwidth is
Robo
not
Brett is
allowing
here.
you.
Robo.
Yeah, Robo. Yes.
Robo.
Yes.
It's like
Yes,
making
very
first
good,
contact with an alien.
How far are we up this railroad now? We did the turnaround, and we're going up. Oh no, we passed that siding, so
We
we're
still
there.
can't hear you, Brett.
So we're coming up. Oh, Lizard Head is
Oh,
coming
hi,
up
Brett.
soon. We'll have to pause at Lizard Head and set our retainers.
Don't get stuck.
Can you even set the retainers?
No,
in
you
this
can't.
game? Okay,
I mean, you can apply handbrakes via the menu,
Oh, he's
but
back.
that's it.
Hello? Am I audible now?
You're very
Yes.
audible now. Yes.
Oh, okay, good. I can't stick around. I just wanted to jump in and judge Goose as well.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, that's all.
Hey,
That is all.
Brett, did you see the whistle on this engine?
No, I've just tuned in.
Make sure you tab into the stream. You ready for this?
Okay.
So I want you to study the chimes on it real hard.
Okay.
Real hard.
You seeing that?
The
Seeing
stream
everything
is behind.
You seeing everything
Yeah.
that's going on there?
The Discord.
Stream is behind. You're looking at the caboose.
You go to Discord stream.
Oh,
and
on the
or
Discord stream.
yeah.
Okay.
Seeing that? Seeing everything that's going on there?
Yes, I see everything that's going on there.
And now this.
Oh, well.
And
that's not the
and
right
now
sound.
and now Brett.
Just kills me every time.
Someone's got to compile
fine.
all the times Mark has died inside on a stream,
It's
so I
fine.
can just put the
Yeah.
SpongeBob lap steel over it. Oh, Khan's in
It's
the
fine.
chat. Hi, Khan.
Man, we're
Hi,
stuck
Con.
Hey, Brett.
Yep.
What does this valve do?
The cutout for...
That's the sand.
Wrong.
That's the sand.
That's the sand.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. That's what that does.
Okay, apparently we don't have the starting tractive effort because wheel slip for reasons to do this.
Apparently, you can also hit 30 miles an hour from a stop
Brakes.
with Johnson bar centered.
It's fine.
That's fine. What are these handbrakes good for?
You don't have the tractive effort. It's because it's 455. It must be Stebbins running. You have to call 20 to drag him up the mountain again.
Pretty much.
Alrighty, that is all. Goose, you are being judged. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day, sir. Good day.
Good day, sir.
Man, all I want, I would take 455's jank 5 chime setup over this single note. Because the 455's jank 5 chime sounds like, ah! Like over and over again. That's all it sounds like.
I'm gonna have to show Brett the video of the cloud chamber because it's actually a really cool video.
Hey, look, Khan asking me questions about my videos. What? He's watching them?
Wow.
If you have all 3 brakes tied on the caboose, do you have to untie all 3? Yes. You have to release all 3 of them, even though only one works. It's the maximum. Imagine there's a max function. That's how you would simulate it. Because they all move the same lever, so if you have locks engaged on the others, there you go. You only snort plutonium. He is a learned man. We knew this about Khan.
Very good.
JL, can you run a steam locomotive on liquid hydrogen? Probably not.
Oh.
I mean,
hey.
Yes, but no.
Rocket scientist here with innate knowledge of liquid hydrogen.
I mean, I don't know if it would have enough heat density to like really operate, right? Like you could have an oil burner that burned it, but it would not provide enough heat for you, I don't think.
It would burn hot enough. However, you would not be able to pack any appreciable amount of hydrogen into a tender at any reasonable pressure or any reasonable, like, you couldn't cryo-freeze it either to have any sort of endurance.
I will give points here, folks. I did have fun trying to start on the grade again with this train. That was cool. That is actually, I almost want to play Train Sim World again because that is the one thing that they got so freaking right in Spirit of Steam is how it feels to try and deal with a train on a grade like that and the steam chest pressure actually being a thing. Like, they actually knocked that out of the park. I will give DTG that credit all day long because that was brilliant.
Too bad it's only British.
Too bad
Also,
it's only British.
The foliage itself, the amount of density they're able to get for the foliage in classic Train Sim is not bad. Like,
it's really not. I mean, particularly when you zoom in, you're like, oh yeah, there's actually a lot of foliage there. Timer Man 765.
It feels very reminiscent of Colorado.
It does. The feel of the map is right. Like, honestly, we've been shitting on the models, and like the model of the engine's atrocious. The cars seem fine. The route actually is pretty cool. It's definitely giving me good Colorado Railroad vibes, and the moose too. So it's a thing.
The cows concur.
Yes. Timer Man 765. Hey, heist in this game. Can you edit the whistle sound, for example, for a single hoot to a DNR GW3? You can. I've done it a million years ago. Jersey says he knows how to now, and I can be taught that apparently later. But yeah, I actually had the ES44 blowing 4449's whistle, and that video used to be on my channel a million years ago, but I think it's been since deleted. But yeah, in 2009, we had we didn't have any American steam, but we had a whistle. I yearned for it, so. Oh, Greg Tame is here catching up. Oh yeah, the radius bar doesn't move at all. It's just stuck in center.
Yeah.
And I paid $36 for this, and I haven't paid anything for your stuff. How tragic is that? Very.
I mean, hey, to be fair, you don't need to move the Johnson bar on this locomotive at all.
That is true.
You just leave it center.
Just leave it there. It's fine. The IDK What's Going On channel. Hey, it's been a while since you've been on a stream, but I was wondering if I knew anything about the proposed Rio Grande 3-foot mountain types. I know that they existed, and that's it. They were going to be more powerful than the big Ks and have like 48-inch drivers, so they were going to be kick-ass, but that's about all I got.
Wait, 48 inches?
Yeah, there are going to be some serious East Broadtopisms.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was computing that.
You see Greg's message in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a PayPal. Yeah, I mean, we could arrange that, Greg. Little handshake. Give me that cursed 2882. Then we can talk. Pumpkin pancakes. Have you ever heard of Brit Kits? Yeah. Need we reference the last one of these streams we did in Train Sim Classic? I will have a brain aneurysm before I load up one of his pieces of shit ever again. Yeah, if everything I've ragged about this is light years ahead of the Brit Kit stuff. The Brit Kit stuff is an amalgamation to digital modeling. Anyway, coming up on Lizard Head.
Boxcar the Husky, I agree. We just need more Mexican Steam representation in general.
With the snow sheds.
Mexican Steam is genuinely really freaking cool.
Hey, this reminds me. I have an Atlas because this is my second week of employment. I think this is the first stream I've been on since I got employed there.
That's right.
We will be making, in fact.
Are you allowed to announce this on my stream? Don't leak stuff your stuff about your job on my stream. Don't get fired, you idiot.
But listen, we will be making a locomotive.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
There you have it.
Who would have guessed?
A Mexican locomotive?
A
A locomotive.
God.
This is a bucket.
We also live in a society. I wanted that to be known.
Is there not a water tank at Lizard Head? Or a water column or anything? Summit the top of the railroad and we can pick up some sheep on the Y.
Everyone's taking it seriously.
There's no water plug?
Why is there just a snow shed on the Y and nothing else?
You want to clear those switches out, Bucko?
That's okay. It's for switches.
Gymnast, look, we make HON and O scale. We make N scale. Go look at the catalog, bro.
21 reasons. So you deal with nuclear reactors for work, and the topic of trains came up work, and you were wondering, was there any plans / designs for a hot rock-powered train? You'd guess so in the 50s. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody came up with one, but I don't think it ever came anywhere near to fruition because many logistical reasons, as somebody who deals with nuclear reactors should be able to understand and appreciate.
To answer your question, 21 reasons, the X-12 was supposed to be a hot rock engine. There was the A unit, which had the core and the generators, condenser, turbine, all that stuff, and the B unit was just nothing but radiators.
That tracks. The IDK What's Going On channel. Hey, Heist, did you know that the EBT Class 16s, 16 through 18, were almost 7,000 pounds behind the K37s in tractive effort? I did. Did you know that East Broadtop 16 has more tractive effort than Denver and Rio Grande Western number 491? It does. Fun fact. Anyway.
Well, that was because they upped the PSI.
They upped the PSI of the 16, and we downed 491 because engineering.
I think it's more powerful than like just K37s. Period.
No. Maybe.
I thought that was what was said because the PSI got raised.
No, they raised it 20 PSI and it made it like it made it like a 33 or 34,000 PSI tractive effort, or not PSI, but yeah, pound tractive effort. Whereas the 37s, I mean, 491's actually like a K32. So.
Oh, so they're about even. Okay.
I mean, it's a little bit less, but yeah, pretty comparable. Though, the East Broadtop stuff has 4-inch bigger drivers. So
So it's faster. 33 is respectable.
all right, we're stopping at Lizard Head
that's
for simulation
double
reasons.
anything you could get in a certain game.
That is true.
Rabble.
Stopped at Lizard Head, and apparently it's not level here, so it's fine.
So these...
Kingpin, the benefit of playing Classic over newer games is literally American representation. There is almost none in the newer games.
And the American trains in Train Sim World give me an aneurysm.
These weird-looking fences are to stop snow drifting on the tracks, yes?
Yes.
They are literally called snow fences.
See, I live in Arizona, and we don't have any of those. Because Phoenix, very hot, no snow.
You know, we got snow like 2 hours north when I was there for like 4 years. We had snowpocalypse where we got like 3 feet in 2 days. That was a fun 2 days off from school.
Sure.
What? Do you not believe that
Do
happens?
you not believe that the
Mickley,
high desert at
Are you a
5,000,
snow
6,000 feet? Are you a snow
Dude.
denier, Mickley?
Dude, I am messing with you, alright?
Are you a snow
Are you
denier?
I said chill, I'm messing with you.
No, man, no. You're now Mickley the snow denier.
Snow
Snow
doesn't
isn't
exist. What are
real.
you talking about?
It's a conspiracy. There's never been snow.
There's a magic
Snow
man
chef
that drops it on us.
I think we're trying
I
to be
do like
shut
the
up
snow
here
chef
with the amount of bell and whistle that's been going on. I think he's tired of us.
All right, we are rapidly now going downhill fast. So now we get to see how accurate the air brakes are. Holds. Okay. Still holds. Hold laps. Apply. Okay. Oh, good. We've got graduated application, because that's accurate. 5 pounds is doing fuck all. Let's take 10 pounds with this mythical thing. 10 pounds is slowing us down a little bit, but we are going scary fast. It's fine.
Yeah, just be careful not to recreate 455's wreck here.
It's fine.
He's fine. He's basically glued to the tracks.
That's fine.
Yeah.
See, we're only doing 30 and a 20.
All the moo cows in the back doing the Ralph Wiggum thing. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Stephen Hill. Hey, Mark, did you enjoy the pics of the Shay I sent you? You never heard of another one that was refitted with a truck motor. I did. Those are cool. I get so many random messages with pictures these days. It's hard to follow up with everybody. So sorry I missed you, but I did see those, and those were cool. The IDK What's Going On channel, you're back again. Take your money. You have zero need for it now. Thank you. But I was wondering how far behind interactive effort is 20 to 491. Almost half. Well, I guess if we're talking about 491 as it runs now, it's like a K32, and 20 is still a T19, so a little under 2/3. Bandan. So you're saying there's no such thing in Arizona? Lime that, man.
I will hit you with a shovel.
All right, we'll kick it
Hey,
off.
that's Mark's threat.
No, that's a coal shovel. I'm talking just a shovel. Like one that I can just go find in my
I'm gonna
shed.
apply 4 handbrakes on the back to simulate retainers, kind of.
Is it gonna be a square shovel with coal stains on it?
Dies.
No.
Brakes and speed limits are only suggestions. Zachary Hogg. Yes, correct.
The entire chat is just limes.
See that?
We don't even have Jimmy here.
Application. What is this graduated application crap? And we have hold, which is not doing what hold does, and hold lapped, which is doing what lap does, but so does hold. force applied seems vaguely accurate, but... Oh, this is pretty through here. Lots of different foliage going on. That's cool.
Wow, you can put more than one type of tree in a map?
Dude, did you even know? And you don't even have to have like a weird death cult like crossroads of the points where they don't spawn on the map. You don't have to do that. Oh man, and you can partially release this. Oh, this is a very accurate simulation of 6ET. Dies. Well, I guess there's no reason to treat it like anything else. Although we accidentally plugged it, and so now we have to wait 30 years for the freaking pressure
Mark,
to come back
you
up.
might want to check your boiler,
What
your water
about it?
level.
Oh, it's at 0.1. That's some. Why is it using so much water to go downhill?
It sloshes forward and they
They
simulated
don't
that.
actually simulate that. Come on.
Well, it makes the level go down quite a bit. Is
Ground
what it
sheet
does.
squishy.
It does, that is actually a thing when you go downhill. Like, it's
That
really
is actually
a thing.
but they didn't
Yeah.
simulate that in the game, did they?
No, they didn't.
It kind of.
Did they really? Because I don't believe you.
Kind of.
Judging by the fact that we have hold and hold lapped, which are the same thing. Running and then release. Release, which does not do what release does, and running, which does, yeah, running works, but... And the fact that I can release the brakes and then just go back and, like, no, this is not how any of this shit works.
Remind me what lap means?
Hold whatever set you have applied. Whatever reduction you have.
Okay.
That's a spicy turn. It's fine. Playing this train like the accordion.
It's fine. Trademark.
And we'll just kick it off. And go back to hold laps. It's fine. Kick it off again. Wait for it to recharge sometime between now and the heat death of the universe. Put it back in hold lapped. Start pulling against it because we need less water. Oh god. We've made a black blob. Bleh.
Duh, duh, duh.
The map's pretty. But playing with these models reminds me why the only reason I play Train Sim Classic is for Smokebox's stuff. Because Smokebox cares. And everyone else is fine with shipping garbage like this. Dies. How about more air?
Honestly, the map isn't half bad, but I don't think it's worth $40.
No.
It's not.
The shading stuff is weird, but that's probably just a bug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bug. Beeman told us it was.
Oh. Must have missed it.
Blower's using all the steam? What is the blower on? Oh. We
Oh.
did, and the locomotive ran out of water. Injector was on.
Well done.
We weren't running anything. And
Crowd
And-
squishy.
Railworks crashed.
Oh,
So
Ah,
man, I really want to see Ophir. So we're gonna launch, like, maybe spawn at Ophir because I really want to see Ophir, but yeah, that's a stupid thing. Look at all those limes.
Oh, we need to show Mark the Ophir lady. Oh my god, the lady at Ophir.
Oh boy.
There's... We discovered something.
Dare I ask?
About-
Dan Tanner, welcome to ESD Fireman. Thank you.
Are you still going through super chats or no?
I think that was the only one I missed.
No, there's one more.
Oh, he did add one more. Lap versus holding. Does holding allow the train pipe to recharge with the brakes still on for faster release, or did dovetail F that too? No, so lap is holding your brake set on your train. Hold is actually called engine hold, and it prevents your independent from releasing when the independent's in release. So you can go to engine hold on a 60T valve, and no matter the position of your independent, unless it's bailed, it will retain whatever set it has. And then when you go to running, it'll release the independent. So releases the train in holds, but keeps the engine, holds the engine. And then when you go to running, then it releases the engine, which is useful in some applications. Like if you have a leaky train and you need to go back into a set on the hill because you're starting to slide wheels, you can go to engine hold, which releases the train, and then you can have the engine hold back some of the weight while you then go back into another set that's a little bit less deep than the previous one. So it's a neat operational thing. But yeah, that's wrong. But thank you for the super chat. Good question. Ronald Reason. Any minute now, the rocky skyline will be interrupted by a mushroom cloud. Never mind, there it went. Well, I'm glad that we practice proper train securement here. Train spawns in and it's just rolling. I'm not sure I bothered to touch the whistle.
The Discord stream ended, by the way.
Oh, well, yeah, because the game crashed, bro.
And we're back here. Yay! I get to watch the pain.
So this is Ophir, the Ophir loop, which is one of the coolest things on the RGS.
Oh,
it's one of the turnarounds, and yeah, man, it would have been pretty to come down this. Bummed that we died before this happened. All of the bridges and everything. And a big mine thing.
You could just back up.
You could, but I don't feel like doing that.
If you go to the station though, go
Okay.
for station.
Oh.
Now, over on the other side of the station, where's the lady?
She's not there. Oh, come on.
She's not there. No. Oh my God, no,
Very
that's not
cross-eyed man. It's fine.
There was a lady on my run that was pacing behind that blue car there, and when the train was stopped, she would walk extremely jankily, like start spinning around in place and shit. And then the second that you started moving the train, fixed itself every time.
That's hilarious. But yeah,
And then when you stopped again, it did the same thing.
Ophir's cool because they were just like, yeah, well, we need to be down there, but no space, so maybe we just bridge. And then they roads and line bridged their way around.
It's sky bridging IRL.
And I gotta say, the bridges look pretty nice in this. Like the map, credit where credit's due, the map is actually pretty cool. The locomotive is garbage, but we'll have to play with it some more sometime.
What's amazing to me is some of those bridges made it into, I believe, the 90s.
I thought there was still one or two that still existed, actually.
No, none of the ones at Ophir.
Not at Ophir, but on the RGS.
I think there's only one left.
There might be one at, was it Trout Lake or somewhere? But
I believe it is Trout Lake, and that's the one that's left.
Is there no Y at Vance Junction? Oh, there it is.
there is one, I believe, yeah, a ways down from it.
You shove the 4 train lengths first, and then you spin around.
There's not enough. Well, no, you might just have to park it at a siding advance, and then because the leg of the Y is only long enough for an engine.
Right.
Light engine all the way down.
So, when are we running the big boy on this route?
Do the people want to see it? We could do that.
I mean, you can just start at Telluride then.
Is that the best idea?
Big boy, big boy.
Ronald recent chalk floor 91 on the smoke box like 4014. Alright. get going really fast at Telluride. All right, big boy at Telluride then. Okay, why not?
Woo!
So that we can all just die.
Isn't that the point of going fast with the big boy?
Pretty much.
I mean, the only crash you've had so far is dunking into that engine too hard.
That's true.
We have to properly connect
50 empty boxcars.
Will that even fit on the route?
I mean, it's
Yeah,
the shortest train option that's not.
You should check super chats.
Oh, good God. Blackbird! 50 memberships gifted again, mate.
God.
Another 50. Man's insane.
Man is insane. Seriously, thank you.
That is.
Yeah. Well.
I think that's worthy of a drink.
Yep. And we're about to send the big boy down Telluride. Jeff Taylor, if you're out there and you're watching this, I'm sorry for the sins I'm about to. Oh, good God.
Oh.
Oh, we spawned in an
That is
Ophir.
an event.
We spawned in an Ophir, and it said no. No, you can't. You cannot have this train at Ophir. Okay. We will change it. We will change it to. We will change that from not Ophir to Telluride.
Just derailed by sitting there.
That was an event.
If Jeff Taylor's out there watching this, I apologize for the atrocities I'm about to commit against the RGS. Alright, it didn't explode, so that's cool.
You have to ask Jeff's forgiveness every time you spawn it.
Pretty much. Oh, good God, Telluride's an actual town.
Fancy.
I've not actually been to Telluride, actually, but...
Are those
They have
all a
an
bunch
annual
of...
bluegrass festival there.
They do. I've heard many legends of it, and I've still never been. Look at how much space there is for activities up here. What is all this?
That is one thing that is neat about this map, is that it captures that, like, it's not just trees from wall to wall. There's actually nice open flat valleys to, you know, just give better sight lines, and it's nice.
Mainline, I do not live in Telluride. I know you're talking about what the RGS geese, but
This makes me so unreasonably mad.
What?
Big boy in Telluride? Or big boy on 3 foot?
Both.
It raises a lot of questions of how did it get there?
Who moved this here?
All right.
Yeah. How did we cross the bridges?
Slowly.
don't ask. Don't ask.
Everyone sucks their gut in.
Entire train crew just disembarks the train. They send the train across.
I think when a steam engine sucks their gut in, that's called a boiler implosion, and that it's not good.
I can just imagine it sounding like crushing his hand.
God.
Is that ticking sound the mechanical lubricator?
I don't know.
I only heard it at the very beginning when it was quiet.
That might have been water in the cylinders.
Oh no, that's the stoker motor.
Oh.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. How many curves can this take before it derails?
You got another super chat from John Deere Boy.
I see that. Oh boy. Oh, sorry. Oh boy.
Oh!
Careful. They might get you for saying that.
This message is not endorsed by Disney. Oh!
They're gonna come after you, Goose. You better run. I know where you live.
Only the federal government knows where I live. And Mark.
They are
true.
the federal government.
PSN, thank you. Love the stream, catch you later. Thank you for the super chat.
I still don't have Goose's address so I can send him a train.
John Deere boy. Get it? Boy? Big? Boy? Yes.
I dislike how the tree bed is so weird. Like, it's
That
just
bridge would have collapsed as soon as the
Like,
leaf truck got on it.
This AI fireman's not doing a very good job of keeping up. Oh, I also still have a little bit of independent brake on somehow.
no brakes, only speed.
Sorry, Kenosha, you need to pause for a second. You're not timed right. I need to kick this fireman out of his job here and expert automatic fireman, right? Oh, he did have the stoker wide open, which is hilarious.
So many dials in that thing. I don't think I could ever keep them straight. I don't know how you do it.
Valves.
That's why
many-
they're all labeled.
They're all labeled, and as soon as you know some steam train things, it's easy enough.
Just dumb then, I guess.
I haven't worked on steam trains for 9 years.
To be fair, neither have I, but
This is the slowest descent down a 0.5% grade I think I've ever seen.
Get the brakes on.
No?
overcharge the brakes. Just do it.
That doesn't, no. That doesn't do anything. We're just gonna back up the Kenosha again. Is this when you open up the blower wide open?
I'm
Why
surprised
not?
I haven't seen someone do an edit of like Kenosha 10 hours yet.
Beats me.
Oh, frame rate's crunchy.
Oh, who the hell pinged me?
Is it
Oh,
crunchy
it's
crunchy, or was
monster.
it just because I had to,
Looks like this stream is crunchy too.
Yeah.
cool.
I think it's because
Cat-
you're
cat is
tabbing back
complaining.
in, it's just TCG things.
Thanks, YouTube. YouTube's not been happy with me streaming lately. Well, all you're gonna see is this very sad. Yes, sad,
For
very
everyone
slow
on
thing.
stream, it is not internet. I am like 99% sure that it is just,
YouTube hating my guts.
yeah. Well, not even that, but Telltale Games does not like tabbing out and back in.
They do not.
Oh yeah, no, it's a slideshow. Man.
Yeah, my bitrate has gone down to like 1600 kilobytes a second, if that, for anything.
Here, try killing the Discord stream. See, that might help with bandwidth.
Perhaps.
Oh,
It's not like we're getting a better picture.
for a second.
This is
I
like,
wonder if we can like. Sorry, go ahead.
who said we could get going fast down from Telluride? Like, does a grade start at some point that I'm not hearing about? Maybe through here? It looks like it might get steep through here.
I'm wondering if we can't like contact someone at YouTube and be like, why stream no work? Or if
YouTube or
it's like,
Comcast
you're
or someone.
figuring out
This is frustrating. I'm sorry, guys. It's kind of out of my control. Okay, here's the grade. Let's start the Kenosha over. Oh yeah, so we graduate down to 4%. All right. And to be fair, like people were talking about how many curves is it going to make it around, and we have not really had a curve since town. So
Yeah. I'm still watching a absolutely gripping presentation.
I hope you guys are learning something from this PowerPoint.
Shut up. Quiet, you.
There is something
Just
wonderful
like
about
my college classes all over again.
watching
Death by PowerPoint.
dancing drivers on an articulated engine from afar. Two sets of rods.
The only thing that makes me mad about the articulated train sim classic are the fact that whenever it swivels, it just kind of snaps center at some point. That always just irks. There's no fluidity to it.
Oh, this is gonna make it.
And it's the
Oh,
same
it
thing in
made
Railroads
it.
Online.
All right, it's saying that my bit rate is actually back to vaguely normal in OBS, so it
Yeah,
might
we'll
actually
get
not
more
look like
frames
crap.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything because I thought I'd jinx it.
It's fair.
Better knock on wood, Mick.
I did.
Oh man, I was really hoping that car would go back on the crossing there.
Where's your speed readout?
There.
He's going about 40.
Yeah, 39 right now and a 35 apparently. I don't know if I'd run around any of those curves in 35.
More steam.
More steam! My cylinder back pressure
Oh,
is
there goes stream again.
insane. Oh yeah. Bitrate 75 kilobytes per second. That's a vibe. Oh good god. We found the spicy bit.
Oh,
Watching the big boy spit around that corner.
That was an event.
I think the cab was entirely just not between
Free
the rails.
floating.
It's fine. Oh, there it is. Okay, you're early on the Kenosha, big boy, but... Man, I swear train sim derailments used to be more fun than this. Oh well. There it is, folks.
It's unfortunate.
That's about all I can handle, I think. But this has been fun.
More like your internet has said you're not allowed to stream
Yeah.
anymore.
Your
Also
internet
that.
is
It is a series of tubes, apparently. So, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll catch y'all next time. Possibly tomorrow at Layton's, maybe. We shall see. We don't know, though. So,
Subscribe!
bye.
like and subscribe.
Subscribe!